Hi guys, it's me, Skeptical Nessie. Welcome back to the channel. So, I have been hemming and hawing and procrastinating, all of the words you can think of, for this episode this week, because I just haven't had an idea for what to do. And I logged on, and I was going to go collect some wool. I even recorded an intro for an entirely different video, and I was talking about how we need some wool. And while I was collecting that wool, it occurred to me that we should actually just make a wool farm. That should be this episode. It should be a cute, simple little wool farm. I love building wool farms. And then I won't need to go collect wool. So, as this sudden change of pace and some wool in my inventory that you didn't actually see me collect, or maybe you did, maybe I edited it in. I don't think I did. I've been feeling lazy. It's not there. Okay. So that clip you didn't get to see. Yeah, we're gonna make a wool farm. Oh, that was weird. We're gonna make a wool farm because I genuinely have struggled a lot with this episode this week, and a wool farm just sounds like fun. Yeah, let's figure out what resources we're gonna need for this. See you in a second. Alright, as you can see, we're here in my creative world where I actually mocked up a design for a wool farm, but as soon as I finished this, I actually had inspiration for a different design. It is pretty similar to this, but just a little bit better, and I think it will allow us to actually see the sheep a little bit better, because right now, as you can see, the sheep are up quite high, and then we're like not really able to see them. So I kind of want the player to be at this level when you walk to the farm. And I think I've come up with actually a really good design for that. So let's just go ahead and pop ourselves back into survival and get to building this. As I said, it's going to be pretty similar. It's going to use almost the exact same amount of resources, but it's going to work just a little bit better. So back to survival we go. All right, now that we're back in survival, a couple of things we need to do. We need to fill in this hole here, and then we need to do a bit of terraforming because the wool farm is going to go right around here. So let's just do that really quick. In order to do that, let's pop over to the big dig area and grab a box of grass. Alright, so we're back at the big dig here because we need some grass, and we have plenty of grass to go around, so I'm just going to grab a couple of stacks and call it good. And actually, since we're over here, I'll just give you a quick look at the big dig. As you can see, when I was sick last week, I actually made a lot of progress over here because I had to take a couple of days off of work, and I just dug on the big dig that entire time I was sick. Okay, so let's just fill in this hole really quick. I don't have any torches on me. I suppose we could just completely fill it in like this. Alright, that's filled in. The next thing we need to do is a little bit of terraforming here. So let's do that. I know I want this to be a bit wider. And then push it back in here twice. I'm going to need you soon, sir. That shape is a little bit better, and then that gives us the room we need right here. Check a little bit more. Yeah. Perfection. Let's get rid of the sunflowers. Alright, so I set up a temporary pen really quick so we can put some sheep in it because we need to do some breeding in order to get the 16 sheep that we need. Come on, sheep. Here's a black sheep and a white sheep. Ooh, 2 white sheep. Ooh, 3 white sheep. Grab the black one as well. we lost a sheep. There we go. Everybody's in. There we go. We have 5 sheep. So let's go get some wheat. Alright, so I harvested the wheat field and got a little bit of iron and some wheat. Okay, let's breed some sheep. So let's get together all of the redstone bits and bobs we need to build this. For the most part, we just need things in duplicates of 16 because there are 16 different wool colors. So the big expensive thing that we need is 16 hopper mine carts. That's going to require so much of the iron that we actually have. But let's do that. And these don't stack, unfortunately. But let's actually do that last. But we're also going to need 16 hoppers. We can do that part now. We need 16 barrels. And now we need a bunch of glass. So let's smelt up a stack of glass, maybe even 2 stacks of glass. Okay, so we've got our sheep breeding going pretty well, and I've got most of the materials that we need for this build. I just need a bunch of white glass. And I think that's actually all we need. No, spruce. We need spruce as well. Okay, we got a little bit of white glass, enough to at least get started on the project while that smelts away. So let's get to building. Okay, so as you can see, we have actually made a pretty good progress on the farm so far, but we've gotten to the stage where we have to get the sheep into the sheep holes, and this is the part that's always really fun on sheep farms. So let's start. I didn't mean to do that. We need to breed them up one more time before we put sheep in the sheep holes. Make some baby sheep, guys. Looks like they're all bred. Okay. We're gonna need the leads. And we're gonna just put them in one sheep at a time. Let's see how this goes. There we go. Sheep in. Another sheep. I guess we're gonna put the baby sheep. Come on. Come on, little sheep. No! Little sheep! I don't even know how I'm gonna get him out of there. Go again. Oh my goodness, why does he keep walking off? Let's try again. Come on, sheep. Okay. Go again. Oh no, there's a guy that's tied up over here. Yep. Forgot. Okay, these two leftover sheep, I'm gonna go put in the barn over there really quick, just as backups in case something goes wrong. So let's come on, sheep. There we go. Okay, so we have filled all of the sheep holes with sheep, which is awesome. But we need to dye all of the sheep now so that we can start getting the wool that we need. Right here in each of these spots is going to be the correct color of wool for the sheep that stands above it. But we need to get some dye first to get everybody dyed. And I'm planning on going in the order of the rainbow, just because that's the fun way to do it. But let's do something really quick. This actually doesn't belong here. It was just a block placeholder so that the sheep wouldn't fall. Okay. Let's go get all of the different dye colors though. We can actually get rid of this. So we need to go grab some oak leaves, but we also need to get a lot more moss because apparently I'm almost out of moss. So let's just put our stuff away and then go grab that stuff really quick. Okay, let's add these leaves. Whoops. Okay, now let's go get the, let's go get the, oh my goodness, words! Moss, let's go get the moss. I knew what it's called. We got, okay, so I got the moss that we need. So let's go ahead and pop a roof on this building. All right, so we have our cute little farm completely built. The only thing it's missing is I had plans to make it so you could actually be up where the sheep are, but I don't know if it's going to look good. So let's try it really quick, and if it looks bad, we'll just get rid of it. So I've done a little bit of addition of this walkway to the... apparently I didn't actually finish this part. But I've added this walkway so that you can walk up here and you actually see all of the individual little sheep being sheared, and you can walk all the way around and see the sheep on this side as well. And I think that actually looks a lot better. The farm kind of was just a big tall building without this, and I think this adds a lot. And then if you want to actually get the wool from the different sheep, you have to come down here. I think I might just add wool like this underneath so I can actually tell which wool each one has in it, because I kind of covered the head up. So let's do this really quick. Okay, and then the other thing is that down here, there is actually an access area to the farm in case it ever needs work, and every so often you'll have to come in here and add new shears anyway. So there is a little access area. Although I might put that on the other side of it. Which I think I will. Here. And then put this. That. I think that looks better. And then let's do the terraforming here really quick. That's good enough for now. We'll be doing more terraforming at some other point. The only thing I don't care for on this is this really large birch wall. Try and think of something to add there at some point. But for now, our little sheep farm is all done. We have plenty of little sheepies making wool for us. I need to do some AFKing because the whole reason that I wanted this wool farm is that I need to go gather some skulk vein for our nether project, and I need wool for that. And then I just thought, why not build a cute little wool farm instead of running around shearing sheep? With that said, today's episode has come to a conclusion. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had fun. Can't wait to see you till next time. Bye!